Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel. It's your girl Little Latina coming at you with another video, and this video has been very much requested and I've kind of been holding it off because I really wanted to make this video the way I want to in the best version possible, but it is finally here and it is ready to be shown to you guys. And if you can't tell by the title, this video is going to be specifically talking about my workout routine, my workout schedule, and all the foods and drinks and diet that I have to maintain how I look and work out and stay in shape. So this video is going to be split into basically two sections: my workout routine, the schedule, what days I do certain workouts, and then my diet and what types of foods I eat and fasting and all of that. So let's begin with my actual workout schedule and routine. I usually work out 5 to 6 times a week. I always take off Sundays, so that is going to be my rest day regardless if I worked out 5 times a week or if I worked out 6 times a week, because you need to allow your body to recover regardless if you've only worked out a few times a week. So I always give myself that one day just to recover and kind of make that my self-care day so I can just really chill out. So every week I do a progressive overload of workouts per se. So my workouts will start off being 20 to 30 minutes long, by the end of the week being more like 30 to 40, almost 50 minutes long. So on Monday, I specifically target my abs and my glutes. That entire workout is only going to be 30 minutes long. I'll spend 20 minutes on my ab workouts and ab exercises, and then I'll spend 10 minutes on my glutes and working on my glutes. And when I say 20 minutes, that can vary anywhere from 15 to 25, usually around that range, no less, or maybe a little bit more. And for my glutes, I'll do at least 10 minutes, sometimes 15 to 16, depending on the actual workout that I'm doing. So it's not going to be specifically just 20 and just 10, so it can extend a little bit more or just a little bit less. But I'll always do at least 20 minutes of abs and at least 10 minutes of a glute workout, and I will do it back to back to back, so I'm really keeping myself engaged and not doing one 10-minute exercise in the morning of my abs and then later at the night doing the other 10 minutes. I will just do it right after each other, so I'm really keeping that engagement there and I'm really making sure that I'm actually exercising that part of my body. And Tuesday, it's my least favorite day, and that is my arms and my leg day. So I will do a 20-minute arm workout and a 10-minute leg workout. And I have pretty weak arms, and that is something that I'm working on, is really building the strength of my arms and helping to define my arms again, because I am really lacking in that area of my body, and I'm really trying to get some definition again and really just trying to make myself stronger in general. I definitely have to work on that, but I will yet again, like I said earlier, do a back to back to back. So I'll either do 20 minutes of arms, anywhere from 15 to 25 minutes of arms, usually right about 20, because I'm pretty weak and that really destroys my arms. So I'll make sure to try to do that. And for my leg workouts, I really don't do any type of weighted leg workouts because I don't really like the look of bigger, really toned legs. I like to kind of keep them slimmed down and nicely naturally toned. So yet again, I'll do 10 to 15 minutes of leg workouts, usually just either with my own body weight or with my resistance bands, to really just keep my legs slim and naturally toned. And Wednesday will be the last day where I do a 30-minute workout only, and this is going to be basically a flip of Monday. So instead of having 20 minutes of abs, I'm going to have 10 minutes of abs and 20 minutes of glute workouts. I'll try to find the most intense ab workout that I could do, and just so you know, all the workouts that I do personally are on my YouTube channel, and I don't have a specific workout that I pick from. I'll just pick that day, whichever one I feel like I need to work on the most. So whether it is I need more intensity on my lower abs, I'll do a really intense 10-minute lower ab workout, or my entire abs, or anything like that. So I don't have a set actual workout that I do, but I just have a schedule on when I do them. And then I'll do the same thing with my glute workouts. I'll find a pretty intense 20-minute glute workout, or I'll do 2 10-minute glute workouts. So I'm activating different parts but doing it back to back, so I'm really keeping them engaged throughout that entire time and actually growing my glutes. Like I said, I'm doing an actual progressive overload with that, using resistance bands and now weights. And then next up we have Thursday's workout, and this workout is going to be 40 minutes long. Like I said, after Wednesday the workouts start to become longer and a little bit more intense and grueling. Today I will do a 30-minute arm workout, which is very intense for me, and I'll tend to do no weights, nothing like that, body weight only, so I'm not really growing my arms too much, but I'm really getting them defined and toned. And as you can see, they are a little bit toned right now from where they were like a little bit ago. I feel like So yeah, this is where my arms are at right now, and I will usually flip. I'll do about 20 minutes of arms, then my 10-minute abs, because I do arms and abs on Thursday, and then finish it off with the other 10 minutes of arms. That way I'm still keeping them engaged, but giving myself just a little bit of a break. And then Friday we have yet again another 40-minute workout, and this day is basically yet again a reverse of Monday, and that's going to be a 30-minute glute workout and a 10-minute ab workout. So that I will do the same thing that I did earlier, 20 minutes of glute workouts, 10 minutes of abs, and then finish it off again with the last 10 minutes of my glute workouts. And then Saturday is the day where I kind of get to have a variation, and I will either do 10 to 20 minutes of a full body workout, so some of my full body cardio or my full body toning workouts, I'll go ahead and do that. And then I'll go ahead and do a 20-minute leg workout. So that can either vary from like 20 to 25, sometimes 15, but that workout is usually going to either be 30 to 40 minutes long, depending on what I choose that day, like what full body workouts I want to do and what leg workouts I'm going to do. And then Sunday, I will go ahead and take the day off, like I said, and then not do any workouts that day. I'll usually just do a little bit of yoga or some stretching, and that's basically it. So I will not work out, so I'll allow myself a pretty nice full 24-hour rest day, and then go ahead and repeat this whole thing on Monday and just do the cycle over and over again. And that's where we're at right now for my workout schedule. Now let's get on to the diet, and basically the most important thing when it comes to staying in shape and keeping yourself fit and toned. So the first thing I want to say that is very key is to intermittent fast. And I have been intermittent fasting since I want to say October of 2020, and right now it is mid to late January of 2021, so it's been a few months since I've been intermittent fasting, but the results are amazing. They happen super fast. You will lose weight really quickly, and it will be super easy to do, and you can still eat basically whatever you want, and there's no restriction on the foods you can eat in reality like certain diets do, where you can't eat a certain food group. You don't have any of that with fasting. You can literally eat whatever you want and you will still really lose weight. I would recommend though cutting out gluten and dairy, because those, at least for me, really kept weight on and made me really bloated, and it just wasn't for me. And once I cut those out, I found that it was a lot more easier for me to lose weight and to maintain my figure than it was previously. And I did find alternatives to the food that I like to eat, so it was really no problem for me. So for me, I fast anywhere from 16 to 18 hours, usually more 16 to 17, and that is so amazing. You will find that your body will start to burn off fat just like this, You will be amazed at the results of fasting, and it is super easy and super simple to do. And even if you're not consciously intermittent fasting, you intermittent fast every day whenever you sleep. It's just when you become aware of it and you fast for longer than 13 hours, when your body goes through a state of ketosis and then starts to burn off all of that extra fat, because it turns that fat into energy, and it's a healthy way to lose weight. So now that we have that out of the way, that fasting thing, one of the main reasons why I was able to lose as much weight as I did, let's start off with my breakfast. So I will typically have green tea every single morning. Since I am in the middle of fasting, or the fasting process is about to end, I'll have that green tea right in the morning, so I can really hold myself off until I'm eating. And so my breakfast usually will be the same with different variations, and it's going to consist of eggs with some type of fruit and nuts. So whether that be eggs with strawberries, raspberries, and peanuts, or it could be eggs, strawberries, and avocado with a little bit of sunflower seeds. There's a lot of variations I have to that breakfast, but that is typically what it is going to be. Occasionally I will have some Greek yogurt, so I'll have either like eggs, strawberries, and avocado and Greek yogurt for breakfast. So I will basically have that every single morning. It's very light and it's very healthy since a majority of that meal consists of fruit. So it's not like I'm having a really heavy morning breakfast. It keeps me very light and it's full of nutrients, so I don't really have to worry about being too full and not really nutriized. So it's fun. And a few hours later, usually during the middle of the day, is when I'll have my big lunch, and that's basically going to be my last big meal of the day. In between there, I'll have like a little bit of snacks. Maybe I'll have like a few handfuls of sunflower seeds or peanuts or some type of nuts or something in between my breakfast and lunch. And my lunch consists of a very big meal, and it's usually going to have a lot of variations just like my breakfast, but it's usually going to be made with quinoa, lentils, potatoes, or salmon, and that is typically going to be what I have for that lunch all the time. Sometimes I'll have an avocado with it, or a salad, or some green beans, and it really just had a lot of variations. I could have like a potato, quinoa, and avocado one day, and the next day I could have lentils, quinoa, and salmon, or the next day I could have a salad, green beans, and a potato. It has a lot of different variations to it, but that is typically what my lunch is going to be. And I'll just usually have water with it. You know, I don't really drink anything special besides green tea and water. I'll also have something called lentil pasta or lentil spaghetti for my big lunch. Sometimes I'll have that rather than the quinoa and stuff like that. And it's specifically going to be red lentil pasta or yellow lentil spaghetti, and that is totally great. It's full of protein and it's gluten-free, so I don't have to worry about having any of that gluten or getting bloated, and it's really good and it's very tasty. And I'll go ahead and add in some tomato basil sauce with it, and it's really great and it's just as filling. So if I want to go ahead and switch it up, then I'll have that as well, because I really enjoy that meal just as much as I do the other ones. And then once I'm done with that, since I fast, I go ahead and usually have a few more snacks at the end of my fasting period before my actual fast begins, because I'm still pretty full from my last meal, but I just want to have a little bit more so I'm not really that hungry while I'm in the middle of my fasting period. So I'll either have like an apple or I'll go ahead and snack on some more nuts, but either way I just don't really have that much after it. Maybe I'll have like a little bit of fruit, maybe some strawberries or grapes, but I really won't have anything more than that after I've had my big lunch. But that is typically what I eat basically every single day and throughout the week. Sometimes I'll switch it up and maybe make some sweets or something like that, but that is generally going to be what I eat every single day throughout the week, some type of different variations of those meals, and I will just have that basically every day. It's really fun to make, it's very tasty to eat, it's very simple to make, and it is very cost efficient, so you don't have to spend a lot of money and you don't have to waste a lot of time making these meals, because they're very easy to cook and they're very cheap to buy, so you don't have to worry about anything like that. So if you found value from this video, please do leave a like, comment, or subscribe. I would really appreciate that, and that would help boost this video in the algorithm so others will have the opportunity to see this video. But with that being said, thank you for watching, and have a beautiful day.